Hi, Richard Silk here with tips and advice about life and relationship told through stories. Today I want to talk about a man that was left by a woman. He was really in love with her, really had a lot of emotion for her, and really undid him a lot when this lady just left him. Or didn't leave any room for conversation. She's just gone, and it's kind of like he's left in the lurch. It's over. So today's story is going to be about that, but also I want to introduce something I'm going to talk a lot more about later, and that is the different character types that we have. This man had always has a very emotional kind of orientation towards life. Some people are based that way. Other people are based much more in the mental and logical domain, and other people are based more in physical and active and moving domain. So we'll talk more about that later. This man, remember, very, very emotionally oriented. So he's called me and he's saying, wondering what it was that he should do. And his orientation, his thought, all his movement was to take a retreat, to think about it, to muse about it, to go and ponder it, and to really feel it, the whole thing. And so that's what he was about to embark on doing. And he was totally distraught and upset as he's in the midst of describing this all to me. And I said to him, I said, well, that's one approach, but I also think that given the situation, given your character type, you'd be a lot better off regenerating yourself, moving into your work, moving into life in a positive kind of way and having an emphasis on something else, since there isn't anything you can do specifically with her. Otherwise, you're just going to be kind of wallowing in your emotions. And he said, well, okay, you could see maybe that was the case. So he went on and did it. He went out and made a big change at work. Actually, as a result of this, wound up getting a promotion at work because he put himself into it. And his emotional distress relative to this long-gone relationship really got smoothed out. Yeah, it was still difficult. Certainly, it wasn't like a magic bullet or something like that, a magic pill. But it was much better for him, as he told me afterwards, than if he had gone off and gone away for a weekend and spent time alone with himself at a cabin and all that kind of thing. What it would have done with him is just would have focused on a negative kind of energy and and he just would have, like I say, it just would have been wallowing in an emotional difficulty with it. Taking action, moving, was a thing that for him really made a lot of sense. For somebody else, it could be real different. But for his case, given his circumstance, given his character type, that was the right thing to do. So it's always a matter of sensitivity to take everything into account, what kind of action or change or movement or feeling one's going to take when a relationship comes to an end. So give that some thought, and more later on these basic types, as I just mentioned there, the emotional, the mental, and the physical orientation.